Dr. Bawumia is a man of his own words. Hi, lovely people of Ghana, it's your Nigerian girl pleasure bringing you political news now to Channel Diplomatic. Adwoa Safo has come out to say that she is very confident with Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia, which is the incoming president of Ghana. And according to her, she has come out to say that any word Dr. Bawumia says happen, and he is actually a man of his words. Please, Rich.
I am very confident that Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia is his own man. If you look at the tradition of our party, starting from Buzia down to J. Kufuor to President Kufuor, it's the same tradition, but they all come with different visions, underlining the basic tenets of our ideology. So I strongly believe that though he's a vice president in the current administration, he has his own vision for Ghana. We've had challenges, and it's a global challenge. After COVID, all nations are suffering from the effects of COVID on the economy. And we all acknowledge the fact that indeed we have challenges. But he is saying that give him a nod, he will come, and what you expect of him as a president and not as somebody's right-hand man, he is going to be at the forefront and he will move this country.
Dr. Bawumia has actually given us so much reason to know that he will do very well when he becomes the president of Ghana. And yes, his vision, dignity, and every other thing has poses that he is actually what he says he is. And here, his lecturer has come out to say that all the attempts that NDC are doing, all the plan, everything, this called that they are doing, it will not succeed because actually Dr. Bawumia will become the president and Ghana is still going to be very great again.
Why this? You know, even before Bawumia became flag bearer, you see, and this is something that you have to take. Even before he became flag bearer, then 10 people who competed for the NDC flag bearership. Did you hear the NDC talk about any of them? You know, there are 10 of them. Did you hear the NDC talk about any of the 10, apart from Bawumia?
Why are they particular about him?
So that shows you that there's already a fear.
You think he's the nemesis or something?
Oh, absolutely. Otherwise, why would they be spending their resources out of 10? Why would you be spending your resources attacking and undermining one? Why would you do that? When you have a football team and all the defenders are attacking one person, then you know that they know that he's a danger man.
Exactly. So what next? What should we expect? He has set the ball rolling.
What you expect is that after all this propaganda dies down, the ideas will come up. These things, they are just, what do you call it? There's a term for it. Not very, red herring. That's what I was saying. These are all red herring. They will die off. And the core of the man's presentation, the vision, will come up. And we want the NDC to compete on the ideas. If they're going to compete on this red herring, we will tell them that your man has been president. At the time, Mahama said he wasn't going to make any promises anymore. And then he said that there's no money, people should give him a honeymoon. But he's promising to pay assemblymen. He's promising to buy chicken for people to rent, sell the eggs. He's making all kinds of it. It's going to get more interest.
Should we be expecting more promises from your end?
Promises in terms of ideas to transform. Bawumia has said at the speech that we've got a lot of social policies. Health insurance, leave, free education, blah, blah. It's time to consolidate, review and consolidate. But focus now on growth. That's what he has said. And you're going to see a lot of pro-growth policies.
What message do you have for Ghanaians from the Bawumia camp, the lecture, and what we should expect going forward?
My message is that the NDC attempts to create a wedge between President Akufo and Vice President Bawumia by saying that Bawumia has deserted Akufo-Addo. Bawumia has ostracized Akufo-Addo. Bawumia has betrayed Akufo-Addo. Bawumia has taken himself out. They are all lies. Bawumia has never said anywhere that he's not part of the government. Indeed, you just have to look at his speech. The first 1.5, which is the peak listening period, was on the work of the government. It will not wash. The call will come out after the propaganda dies down, and it will be a contest of ideas. And in that contest, John Mahama cannot win.
Thank you.
President of Ghana. The incoming president of Ghana is so unique and has a very unique track record as long as the government is concerned. And his lecturer has also come out to say that the NDC propaganda and any war they are going to wage and all the rumors they are bringing out is not going to hold any water. Yeah, it's not going to work because the people of Ghana actually understand what's going on and they know the truth. And they are not going to be watching anyone run down the government they are hoping for.
The fact is that everything he has said about what he will do has not been challenged. Rather, they say, hey, why didn't you do it now? Of course. He's not president. He wants to be president. He's telling you what he will do when he is president. If you understand governance, if you've understood how government should work, if you understand that constitution, if you understand how politics has been in the world, not just Ghana, under this kind of a constitution, you should not now say that when somebody says, I will do this when I become president, you say, why aren't you doing it now?
But he's an instrumental part of the government, very instrumental.
I'm telling you that the government as it sits, Lantam, has
things,
not done
the things that we talk about. He has been in charge of those things, as we have been made aware of by the president, the senior minister, the information minister. You know, people. All these financial issues, the economic issues that we're talking about, we are told that he's the one who is in charge. So then, if he's the one who is in charge, he should have the power to do something about it now. Why do Ghanaians have to endure it for the next 10 months and wait for him to become president before he can change it?
Because it is law.
No, but if he's instrumental in the government now, why can't he do something about it now?
If he
has identified that Ghanaians do not like it and are not happy about it, and it will not help us.
If you listen to me, you'll hear it has a purpose. It is serving the purpose now. I'm telling you that E-Levy, when I raise it, your sensitivity is that why did it come? We didn't like it, of course. But I'm asking you, has it given us results? Why can't you answer that? It's given us results. Why aren't you telling the Ghanaian people that?
Well, E-Levy has.
Yes. Have you found out whether the money is being used?
Not what we were expecting.
What were you expecting?
There were projections that were made, and those projections.
And has it met those projections?
No, it has not.
And how, based on its usage, is how you are able to make those projections. Not so. So if you negate it, all of us are saying negative things about it. It will do what it is supposed to do, but will you meet what it is supposed to meet? Are we being truthful with ourselves?
We should always be truthful to ourselves and really understand what it means to be in that seat of the vice president and not to come out always to criticize Dr. Bawumia. Even when we are given the power, we cannot even do half of what Dr. Bawumia is actually doing for the people of Ghana. And yes, people have come out to say that we should actually give Dr. Bawumia a chance to come and rule so that we will see those things he has laid down for us being done one after the other, because he has actually proven to always perform or do whatever he has always promised.
Very confident that Dr. Halaji Mahmoud Bawumia is his own man. If you look at the tradition of our party, starting from Buzia down to J. Kufuor to President Kufuor, it's the same tradition, but they all come with different visions, underlining the basic tenets of our ideology. So I strongly believe that though he's the vice president in the current administration, he has his own vision for Ghana. We've had challenges, and it's a global challenge. After COVID, all nations are suffering from the effects of COVID on the economy. And we all acknowledge the fact that indeed we have challenges. But he is saying that give him a nod, he will come, and what you expect of him as a president and not as somebody's right hand man, he is going to be at the forefront and he'll move this country.
Please do well to like, comment, follow. Put on your notification bell so you get all our updates one by one. Thanks, my people.